All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. It's Dave. It is the Real Music Observer, observing real music in real time for real people just like you, just like me. Okay, so let's get one thing clear about Steve Perry. He doesn't need the money. Okay, that's the first thing to get clear about Steve Perry. The second thing about Steve Perry is this live music thing. I don't think he had a whole lot of intention of doing it. I think maybe they're still thinking about it. I heard Eddie Trunk talking about this, that if he doesn't, then traces will kind of vanish and people will forget about it, and that'll be it, because live performing today is the way you get out there and earn a living and keep your album in the spotlight. I revert back to point one. Steve Perry doesn't need the money. Look, Steve Perry promised his late girlfriend Kelly that he'd go out there and he'd create, and that passion for music, as he likes to say, is back. But it doesn't mean he's going to bow to the wishes of anybody, not even his fans. I know there are a lot of fans out there who are begging and pleading and hoping maybe Steve will show up for this Journey Through Time band concert. Again, I threw it out there as an idea, but do I think he's going to show up? No. It did get to Eddie Trunk, though. Eddie Trunk covered this, which is kind of cool because it was kind of inspired by a video I did, and then Neil Sean picked it up and retweeted it out, and Neil is very serious. He'd love to see Steve, but, you know, I don't know if Steve wants to see Neil. I don't know if Steve wants to see anybody. And what he did by putting this album out was he decided to bare kind of his musical soul to everybody, and he wanted to show everybody what was on his mind and tell everybody what was on his mind. And musically speaking, it is what Steve is today. I don't even think it has anything to do with Steve's voice. I hear people saying, well, he can't sing like he used to and so forth. I don't think it matters, because Steve wouldn't have put this album out if he didn't think he could sing to a level to get by or, you know, make fans happy. And his standards are high. They're really high. And he's not going to bow to anybody's wishes. I can wish all day long that Steve Perry will get out there and perform with Journey Through Time. He's going to laugh. He's going to say, yeah, right. He's made some pretty, shall we say, toxic kind of quotes in publications, not in live interviews, where he's really put some distance between himself and two members of the band Journey. And whether it's just bitterness that he's harboring from the old days, or he doesn't like the way maybe some of the music has been sort of pimped out, which it has been, I'm thinking it's the latter more than the former, but it could be both. This all adds to this whole Perry mystique about, you know, will he come out of hiding, and will he do this, and will he do that? I don't think he wants to open up those wounds again. I think he's happy at this stage of his life, and bottom line is Steve Perry does not need the money or the frustration. All right, done. Be back soon.